Moms, you're unsure of what to feed your child because either they're a picky eater and it ends in meltdowns when they don't get what they want, or you're just plain confused about what's healthy and what their little bodies need to thrive. So many moms struggle with picky eating, and I'll tell you, I don't think it's random. I don't think your picky eater just fell from the sky. It's normal, as in many people have a similar issue to you, and it may even look worse in their family, but trust me, you don't want to keep justifying this problem to yourself just because other moms also deal with it. You can fix it, and I want to tell you how. Picky eating has many downstream consequences, from impaired immunity to mental health and behavior and digestive issues. As you well may know, if you have a picky eater who also struggles with a hurt tummy or is constantly getting sick or is a little bit more moody than you'd like. I get it. Your kid's hungry, you're tired, and you're short on time, and it's confusing what's really healthy and what doesn't help at all, which then ends up in a lot of quick fix solutions. I see it all the time, like too much snacking or too much sugar or no balanced meals or fast food too often, even when you don't want to and you know it's wrong. Overusing antibiotics because you get sick often. And in reality, you can have a baseline of food that lends itself to real health. Those foods, those snacks, that's actually why your kid's picky. Like I said, it's not random, it's not normal, and it has to do with something you might not expect. So here's the great news. There's a simple and delicious solution to getting kids to eat real food that actually fuels them, reverses the picky eating, and honestly makes them so much easier to be around. I'm Kate Pope, better known as Wild Nutritionist, and I've worked with over 1,000 moms on feeding children real food that make them calm, cool, and collected the gut health way, all the while setting them up for a lifetime of health. And I want to share with you my secret today. As a nutritional therapy practitioner and GAPS practitioner, I've seen some of the most intense cases of food refusal and limited diets you can imagine. And I've seen firsthand how real food can reverse symptoms like eczema, allergies, tantrums, spitting up, constipation, diarrhea, you name it. And I'll tell you, picky eating is no different. It's a gut issue, but more on that later. My story is simple. I had a young child who had symptoms. I knew I wanted them gone, and I wanted to be able to heal them myself without relying on medication. Today, I have a thriving toddler who eats everything I put in front of him, and I don't mean goldfish and fruit cups. I'm talking liver, butter, steak, chicken, broccoli, soup, sauces, sauerkraut, pickles, whatever I put in front of my toddler, he eats. All because of my secret, the relentless focus on microbiome building foods. Nurturing the good gut bugs inside your child's body is the key to reversing picky eating, expanding your child's palate, and having delicious and nourishing foods for the whole family. The more that I went out with my son and we visited friends and families and travel around, people kept stopping us and praising my toddler for his almost adult-like demeanor. He still tantrums. I mean, he's a toddler. There's no getting out of that. But the majority of the time, he's extremely pleasant. And people are like, what do you feed him? And I'm just like, yeah, he ordered clams at a restaurant and finished it all and asked for more. That's dreamy. Well, why does this work? It works because the pathogenic bugs that have overgrown in your child's gut have essentially created a sugar monster. And that sugar monster wants to be fed when it wants to be fed. That looks like hunger, meltdowns, food refusal, and more. And get this, those bad gut bugs are capable of releasing opioid-like chemicals and sending them to your child's brain, which essentially hooks them on sugar. And not just sugar like white sugar and candy, but refined carbs like grains and starches. From a metabolic standpoint, it all breaks down the same anyway. So your job, is to starve those bugs and add in more beneficial bugs to help out the good guys in your child's digestive tract. Still with me? It gets better. In a perfect world, you could make one dinner for your entire family and everyone would be happy and healthy. And in a perfect world, your kid wouldn't come home from school with a sickness every other week and have a constant runny nose. And in a perfect world, your kids are fun to be around all the time, not just when they get their food fix and they're not hyperactive and crazy and really, really loud. You can have all of this. It's not a distant wish or a dream. This is the reality of thousands of moms who I've helped feed their kids the gut health way. And at this point, you're probably saying, this is too good to be true. My kid was born different. It sounds expensive. My husband would never. Or maybe you don't even like to cook, have time to cook, or know where to start. Perfect. I made feeding picky eaters just for you. Moms who know better see the problem and are stuck in the loop with their kids. It can honestly feel so scary to try to change the family's food and potentially face the biggest tantrum of your life when you say no more to that favorite food, even though you know in your mama heart it's not serving your child. But using my method, you can go about it as slow as you'd like. I help moms like you break the cycle of non-healthy foods. Feeding Picky Littles is a 4-week self-guided course where you learn the simple tools to make picky eating a thing of the past. You'll see results after the first week. Nearly every mom does who tries, and you'll be in control of your kids, their health, and you'll be looking forward to eating dinner with the whole family. You don't need to overhaul your entire life to do this. In fact, the families who have the most success are the ones who make small changes. I walk you through everything week by week. This is not expensive. You don't have to be Julia Childs in the kitchen. Your kids won't even know what you're doing because you're a stealthy mom. I'll teach you how to do that. But before you know it, the whole family is going to be eating meats and ferments and liver and seasonal fruits and vegetables. These are the foods kids need to thrive that build healthy brains and healthy immune systems. I give you everything you need. There's a few tricks that put you in control of your child's eating habits. I teach you how to integrate that directly into your kids and home. And this makes eating out, going to parties, friends and family's houses, school lunches, all of it easy, and you won't have to second guess yourself. In 4 weeks, you'll have a kid that eats what you give them, and you'll feel confident knowing you're giving them the exact foods that put them in a good mood, making them less sick, and set them up for a lifetime of health. Because I know this transition is scary, I'm gonna give you a 21-day meal plan. That way you don't have to guess. I'm including my Picky Eater cookbook with 30 tested and kid-approved recipes, so you know exactly what to do, and a 2-hour masterclass all about understanding the emotion of eatings, food changes, and family dynamics. This weekend only, you get $100 off all of this. That's the 4-week self-paced coaching, meal plan, cookbook, masterclass, all of it for $100 off. Now's the time to tackle picky eating and better understand the good gut food that's determining your child's behavior, health, and so much more. Not convinced this is for you, huh? Ask yourself, does your child only eat a few things? If you took away their favorite food, would they care or notice? Do you have to make a separate meal for them? Do you worry about going out to eat, friends' houses, or family and events? Do they make a scene when they don't get what they want? Do you make choices based out of fear of what your child's gonna do? Okay, that's a sign. It's time to take control. Join Feeding Picky Eaters now, and I guarantee in 4 weeks, you're gonna feel more confidence, more release, and you're gonna have a happier and healthier child. The $100 off offer is only this weekend. Plus, I'm adding all these bonuses to make your life easier, the meal plans, the recipes, so you can have the relaxing dinner of your dreams where everyone's laughing and happy and not worried about who's gonna have the meltdown tonight and what we're gonna eat tomorrow. This offer goes away Monday, and I want every mother who needs this to get the $100 off and the free bonuses. Come join thousands of mothers on the other side of feeding their kids real food the gut health way. Join Feeding Picky Eaters today, and I guarantee your kids will be eating well, and you're gonna be watching them growing up, enjoying the wide world of foods. I can't wait to add your success story to the 1,000+ moms after 4 weeks.